man, out here in Boston. And first and foremost, before I get started, I want to thank Bahasham for putting the spirit on me to push the button. And I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of GMS who teach me well, talking is true. Salutation, brothers and sisters that are out there listening and learning, fight this good fight of faith. The salutation, my fellow brethren that are pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. To you all, I want to say shalom. And hope and pray that this in transit lesson be edifying to the elect. So I don't have anything in particular in mind other than, you know, salvation is nigher than we first believe, as the scriptures say, man. You know, all these current events, you know, there's so much happening. It's hard to keep up, you know, and honestly, brothers, you know, the spirit, you know, what's coming to me is keep the course, man. Stay the course. Keep pushing towards that mark, man. Keep pushing towards the finish line. You know, a lot of things are soon to be upon us, and we got to be in that spirit. Apostle Paul was saying that, you know, he's convinced, roughly paraphrasing, that nothing shall be able to separate him from the love of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, man. Nothing. And I'm saying that to myself first and foremost as well, man. You know, we got to be in that spirit that no matter what befalls us, we're gonna stand on business, so to speak, man. You know, as the scriptures say, when it talks about the crowning, the second chapter, if I'm not mistaken, it says the angel marveled, or not the angel, Ezra, sorry, marveled at them who stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord, man. Because we know that we're going to be hated, man. Yahawashi said, if the world hated you, know it that it hated me first. The servant is not greater than his master, man. So we know that persecution is coming. We know that everything that we have been, you know, saying through the spirit is bringing the society down. And as the accuser of our brethren, you know, always do, you know, they're going to go into that word accuser, is categoreo, which means to categorize, right? To basically label our people as evil. And that's exactly what these devils are going to do, man. They're going to label us as evil, but that's what they do, man. That's exactly what the serpent does. Everybody just going, got no purpose in life now. You know, like the scripture saying, you know, people, you know, born in vain, man. Anyway, so these meat puppets, as Apostle Tahar put it, they're gonna come up against us, man. But Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi got us, man. You know, the Lord talks about, the scripture talks about, you know, the temptation, but the Lord maketh the way to escape, man. You know, I was thinking about that heavy yesterday, you know. I just went to my, you know, one of my favorite spots by the water. You know, just, of course, unfortunately, I got to be around a bunch of damn Edomites, but, you know, I get to, you know, be around the Lord's creation, man. know, see the ducks, you know, see the water, see the fish, trees and everything, you know, and just, you know, a little piece of piece of peace, you know. I'll say it that way, a little piece of peace, you know, because here in this fucking society is nothing but steel, concrete, you know, sirens, people yelling, people, you know, just being the worst they can possibly be. You know, hey, like the scriptures say, when the vilest men, you know, roughly paraphrasing, are in authority, they're vile on every side. I forget, Slovakia, I forget how it's worded. But when since Esau's in authority, disgusting, vile behavior is on every side, man. You know, that's the world that we're living in. But the beautiful thing is that Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi have given hope, you know, to the elect, man. And Lord's will, I'm of that number, and you brothers and sisters that are listening as well, man. You know, fighting that good fight of faith, you know. But you know, back to my what I was saying about the being at the pond. You know, I always sit there, you know, at the edge of the pond and look across to it's like a straight. It goes from, like this. I always think about the scripture, 2nd Ezra, the 7th chapter. You know, broad is the way, narrow. You know, I think about it, the kingdom of heaven is so narrow that only one man can go at a time. So there's a pond, and it's vast, it's broad, right, wide, and then there's this small passage to get to, you know, what appears to be something else, something, you know, I mean, you know, it's all obviously symbolic, right? But you know, there's a passage between the two. Damn, this nigga's a fucking retard. Jake is this is why, like, to be honest, I don't be feeling bad about these fucking niggas getting gunned down, ran over by trains and shit like that, because these niggas are so fucking stupid and so fucking reckless that they deserve this shit, man. Straight up, man. Anyway, fucking Jake, man. 2/3 of our people are fucking through, man. They were born in vain. They were born for nothing. Worthless, man. Waste of fucking skin. Anyway, you know, so I look at that, you know, and that's the spirit, because the scriptures talk about, you know, men that find a treasure in a field, excuse me, and there be not many that find it, roughly paraphrasing. You know, so for us sincere brothers, you know, that found, well, excuse me, that the Lord called, and we're hoping that we're chosen, because many are called but few are chosen, right? This beautiful knowledge that we have been able to obtain and to try our best to, you know, walk in the steps of Yahawashi, so to speak. You know, we have to truly be thankful for that, man, because in a world, in a world where, you know, everything is just out of course, out of whack, doesn't make sense. Everything's upside down when folly is set in great dignity, and being undisciplined is put above all. You know, Yahawah Yahawashi truly showing that their way was always the right way to begin with. You know, and for our sincere brothers and few sisters, that's becoming more and more apparent every day, man. Order is always the right way, because the world itself was put in a certain order. Everything has a purpose, you know. If you was to eradicate all the frogs because people are fucking eating them, there would be a massive amount of flies running around, flying around, you know, in everybody's face, you know, just like people eating all the fucking lobsters and crabs and shrimp. Now the oceans are extremely polluted. The pond that I was at, oh shit, damn, it's locked. Man, even poor birds, man, just, man, getting mowed down by cars and shit. Man, this place gotta go, man. This place gotta go. This place is predicated on death, man. Like the brothers were saying the other day, I was listening, man, damn, this Babylon, oh, Lord have mercy. You know, but yeah, everything that Yahawah Yahawashi set up is all for order's sake, man. Everything has a purpose. And you got the fucking rebel, the top rebel, fucking Satan, Satan's minions, right? Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the nigga that wants you to be in order but doesn't want you to be in order at the same fucking time. This is Babylon, man. This is fucking Babylon, man. Babal, confusion, man. Niggas smoking cigarettes to the fucking cigarette fucking butt, drinking, doing meth, swerving, doing everything in their power to escape, you know, this pain that's in them that Babylon brings, man. It's disgusting. There go the brother right there. It's absolutely disgusting. Salakia, 1 second. Shalom, Yahawah Yahawashi. You already went around? Damn, I'm doing a lesson right now. Yep. Hey, Salakia, I'm basically getting to my destination. One of the beloved brothers is telling me, damn, parking situation is terrible. But anyway, you know, keep fighting that good fight of faith, brothers and sisters, man. You know, Yahawah Yahawashi is all we got, man. These fucking devils are coming up against our people. Crazy, man. You know, and they're not gonna let up. You know, the scripture talks about how they, you know, the dragon, which is the revised Roman Empire, would make war with the saints. Who are the saints? You know, what's that? Psalms, I think it's 149, 148, 149, if I'm not mistaken. Or Israelites, man. In particular, the elect, man. So they're coming to make war with the saints, man. They're coming to destroy. They're trying to destroy, attempting to destroy everything that we stand for, man. You know, so stay prayed up. You know, hope and pray that this in transit was edifying to the elect. In closing, I want to thank Yahawashi, Yahawashi once again for putting the spirit on me to push this button. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who teach and rule well, who taught me his truth. Salutation, you brothers and sisters out to listen and learning, fighting this good fight of faith. And salutation to my fellow brethren that are pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. To you all, I want to say shalom, I want to say abba ball, and kwam yasharala. Hey, shalom, to the next one.